Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Let's see.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on. Lie down. Make
I
yourself
can't stand
comfortable.
these newspapers.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address. This must be Adrian's. So the glasses are a match. This thing gets more and more interesting. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Keep watching that for now, please.
No use leaving the thing half finished. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I can never tell if any of these people are lying. She's telling the truth here.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
She's telling the truth
So
again.
Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Okay.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Okay. I'm
Was
on
your
a
husband
roll.
wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
I didn't hear what she said.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
I forgot something.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
You done?
Jesus,
Okay.
I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's
Huh?
too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him
Yeah,
out.
son.
If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
Well, doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake? You looking for someone?
That's great.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Would you recommend the special, miss?
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster next time, honey.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Oh, shoot. I was texting, didn't see. Hell no, I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss. Let's see if I got any evidence against him not liking him, though. And I do not. So we're playing bad cop. Because he's lying! He's fucking lying!
Down there. You let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Dang it.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Let me see. Alright. No, that's his. Okay. You're a liar.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're going to have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan.
I got both of
Excuses
them
don't
wrong.
help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
I would suck as a murder
You want my
detective.
opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying.
How I miss
Whatever
both?
hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Dadgun it. I had 2 questions to get right and didn't get neither. Bad business.
That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
Continue to respond.
You sure left his drink in a hurry.
Oh shoot, I was texting and didn't see it.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole. Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Hit the brakes, Cole. Give him some room.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet. Who the hell is that?
Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
I couldn't see because my camera's in the way. What up, babe?
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
Go ahead, my strings get up there.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun
I
is the
don't think
last
they
resort.
gonna let no what's her name get in there for right either.
There's no point running, Adrian.
No remote start.
What?
Just
Mr. Black, get back here right
they
now.
was acting like you couldn't.
It's over,
Stop
Adrian.
right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say
Well,
about
baby,
wasting
I've been
police
trying to clean
resources
that
on a
up for
wild
you,
goose
but-
chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Babe, I can rearrange stuff that I know I want to rearrange.
Not rearrange, throw away.
I can throw away the stuff that I need to
That
throw
turned out to
away.
be quite some case,
But
huh?
what good is that gonna do if you have
What an
stuff
idiot.
everywhere in there?
You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine
Then what
style,
about the
too.
other stuff? Brooke
Well
didn't take
done,
over her last
detective.
night, did she?
Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
No, it's not, bro. That's about half of that stuff. Like, yeah, like nothing. Baby, the stuff on the shelf is gonna have to stay though, boo. Like your car can fit in there with that. Yes,
Okay,
baby.
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
make
this
sure
short.
you
I'm
have
already late
space
for
to
the
open your
DA.
doors, but
First
boo,
up,
we
Phelps,
don't have
Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new
the ton of
Packard
space
abandoned
for
near
us
an
to
empty
be
lot off
taking
2nd Street between
emptying
Holland and
full-blown
Grand.
shelves out and
PR
stuff
is
like
one
that.
Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's gonna have to be something that you have to make work though.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Because all that stuff on them
Rimsky,
shelves, we
O'Halloran.
won't have nowhere to
Intelligence has
put it.
information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody
Everything
dumps a
I've
shiny
kept
new
in there, I've
Packard
kept for
unless
a
they
reason,
borrowed
though,
it without
baby.
asking.
I went through all of that stuff already.
You're on fire today, Einstein.
And
Very
I've kept
funny.
most of that stuff, you know?
Come on, my intense protege.
You said what? Do I want to go down there? Why would I want to go down? I'm talking, yeah, because when I'm saying your stuff and Brooke's stuff, I'm just talking about
hear about
like that's
Adrian?
on the
Broad
actual
in Seattle threw him
part
out.
where you gonna be
Wife
parking.
says she's gonna take him
That's
back.
y'all
Women
stuff,
generally show
baby.
more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Any Century unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna be able to clear those. That's what I'm telling you. Because we need space to put stuff in. That's what you think. But I use that stuff when I use a lot of that stuff all the time. It's not a lot of that stuff definitely is more as needed, but it still gets used often.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
Move it in the front of the car. Okay, we can go downstairs and look in a second. I don't know if you're seeing this clearly.
Put your hands in the air!
Seems like a nice boy.
Fire! You ready?